taking a little break, me and my buddy Rita, and we're just soaking up all the festivities, all the lights. Flip this around here so you can see it.
And all the boats.
All the boats, all the lights, the music. There's a band playing just right next to us. So it's pretty darn cool. So here we are, we're just chilling. We don't have anybody watching right now.
And I haven't pushed him in the river yet.
We're all by our lonesome. No one's watching. It's funny, they go in cycles, and then people rotate. You see this little count right up here?
Mm-hmm.
That's when it says 1, 2, like we were up to like 15 or 16 on the last one. And then they like it, they leave the comments down below there.
They don't know what they're missing.
They don't know what they don't know.
We don't light up every month of the year, but there are special occasions.
We kind of ran into a little lack of boat traffic here. We had a good little caravan.
I think we're heading down towards like maybe they're starting and it would be ending. Like I said, I cannot believe I'm as lost as I am. And I'll have to working down here that many years. But if you don't come down, it changes so fast.
Right. So we're back. Right. So we're back. I had just had to share this post to Facebook that we are live.
Just a minute, you were having tech problems. You just couldn't get the tech working.
Dude, I tell you, that's the story of my life. I mean, seriously, like all my buddies, they got into computers, and I just didn't, I was swinging hammers and whatnot.
I remember that back in the dinosaur days.
The dinosaur days, back when dirt was new.
Yeah. So, we can't even get to the dinosaur prints that are down just outside of Bandera.
No.
They actually have now barricaded it off because people have been there and walked on them so much that they're disappearing.
So we're sitting here at the San Antonio River Walk. We're just sitting at this little amphitheater. If you guys know the River Walk, you know right where we're at.
We're right here.
They play my live music a lot of times right on that stage at that little makeshift mission across this river there. We had a pretty good caravan of festive boats coming through, but we seem to have gone a little dry.
I think they're getting the more the tourist stuff in the food
area. Yeah, and we're just taking a break, kind of resting the legs here, because you could literally walk for hours and hours down here. There's just so many different canals.
You're walking in circles.
Yeah. Hey, Azel, thank you so much for joining. I appreciate it. Everybody else who's joining, looks like we got 7 people who have tuned in. I would really like to see Santa Claus on a boat, wouldn't you?
I'm surprised they have not, but I'm sure Santa Claus is around here somewhere.
He's got it. I mean, right.
Right.
He's always around the festivities.
Worse yet, I want to yell at one of my cops, and I haven't seen a cop down here either. That's unusual.
Well, I'm sure just within enough time we'll run into one of those boys.
I'm telling you, yeah. Got to have some of San Antonio's finest.
Well, should we meander and try to see if we can find some...
Stir up some trouble because it's gotten quiet.
I mean, the music has just stopped playing Christmas music, and now we're playing like slow jams,
you must be in more the dude.
We are in a dead zone here in San Antonio. Please help. Please send festivities. If you see Santa, send him our way. We're going to walk. Here, you hold this. And I'll get your walker all set up here. Okay. All right. Little assistance. Lend a hand.
Should have left my purse, but I said, you never know.
Hey, look, Rita, we got a boat. It's not a Christmas boat, but it's a boat.
I think it's got some people on it, but it's not playing the music.
No music.
No music.
All right.
But it's still lit up, and you can get that anytime.
So Dingus, D7K, says it's snowing in Michigan. I'm sorry, Dingus.
Tell them that it's nice here.
I am wearing a hoodie but literally there's people walking around in shorts and a t-shirt. It's like 72 degrees. I'm from Seattle, so I'm used to 40 degrees and rainy this time of year. And unfortunately, half that state is underwater right now. But hey, look, let's see if we could catch this boat here. All right, here we are, a little holiday action.
It's San Antonio's Riverwalk. What can you say?
San Antonio. So this is actually a really good barbecue joint right here. If you guys are ever coming down and want some good barbecue, I think it's this place right here. Yeah, it's really good. And they got so many good restaurants down here.
There's a lot of good restaurants.
Alamo City, Celos. I'm from San Antonio. Welcome. Thank you for tuning in. Well, you know right where we're at for sure. And oh shoot, Dingus is 28 degrees outside. How do you do it? How do you do it? I literally, that's the reason why I couldn't move up there. You could get the wind chill mixed in with that, then you're what, minus something?
Right down here we think it's cool. Let alone being up north. Up
What?
north it's cold. Down here we're just cool.
Just cool. Yeah. I mean, earlier today I was working out. I was in a t-shirt and sweats.
It's cool here mainly because you've got the water right here.
Yeah.
You're surrounded by a lot of brick rock walls. So
Oh yeah. So you're saying it's cooler down in the river. Yeah.
definitely.
So if you are new to this and you haven't seen the San Antonio Riverwalk before, I'm going to flip this around and kind of tell you a little bit about it. So the San Antonio Riverwalk, it's a tourist trap, right? It is beautiful.
Yes, but it is part of the river.
It
It
is
is.
part of the river?
Yeah,
Okay. And they have dams that
they
flood
have
out.
dams. Yes.
So, but it's cut down below the city. So if you look up, you see that's the main road up there. You got stairways that walk down from the side. See if you see the stairway there. And then all your city life is up above on the next level. And some areas of this river walk, like it goes on for miles. This right here, I got to tell you, this place, Rita, this place is very special to me. Dirty Nellie's Irish Pub. Okay, no, I got a story to tell you about this. Okay, so this is a piano bar. Oh, we're sitting down.
It might be a little
All right.
much. Okay. How good
All
is it
right.
to be?
So Nelson, right? So we know this is a good place right behind us, right? Dirty Nellie's. Last name's Nelson. Okay.
So this is a female version over here.
So it's a piano bar, and this place, if you know dueling pianos and you have like a really good pianist, and on a Friday, Saturday night, this place gets off the hook. And I'm talking like the piano players set those keys on fire, absolute fire, and the whole place. I mean, it's just jam-packed in there. I've even heard they do a dueling piano sometimes. You ever seen a duel on a piano?
Yeah, the guitars, the whole 9 yards. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
They can do it.
Yeah, that's so awesome. Hey, from Michigan. Okay. And I live in Detroit. Well, hey, I have a friend in Detroit. His name's Clarence Worley. And he actually has moved down by San Diego now, but lived in Detroit for, the 90s. And
San
he
Diego
tells,
isn't bad.
no, San Diego's nice. San Diego's still really nice.
I don't know. It was 100 years ago when I was there.
I was there a couple years ago. It was pretty awesome.
Can't be. They took everything down that was there.
Oh, I'm muted. Am I muted? Can you tell me if I... Hello?
We don't.
I think somebody said I'm muted. Oh, no, I'm not. Okay, thank you. Thanks, John. Appreciate it. Well, let's flip
They were
around.
giving you a signal. You're not talking enough or talking too much.
All right, so these are the river boats. So awesome. Coming down here, doesn't matter what time of the year you come down here. It is fun. It's awesome. In fact, a lot of what we do as locals down here, we'll come down here in the morning, and we'll just walk the river walk while there's no tourists. We'll run these walkways, just do some jogging, and it's really peaceful down here.
And see all the history. You can go to the Alamo and get shot by the bad guys.
Yeah, it's really safe here, isn't it?
Yes.
I mean, as far as cities like Seattle, I mean, every street you go down, there's tents, there's homeless people, there's meth heads, there's...
I'm actually surprised. We had some, but believe it or not, I felt just as safe with my homeless people around me as anybody else. It all depends.
Yeah, and here you don't see any of that. You don't see any of it. You'll see a homeless person now and then, but really we don't have the meth problem down here, or those other things that a lot of the other metropolitan cities are really known for. And another thing, it's extremely clean here.
Yes, they try to. Now it's got its moments, but when they've got the big stuff, they keep them out.
Yeah. So
I think I made the comment, I haven't even seen one of my cops down here. And I'm going, shoot, up there on my little corner up there, I had a couple of them all the time.
So
you're probably not seeing them.
Rita and her husband were very involved in the military. Rita's husband was a Corps member, and Rita supports and does a lot of work with the police department, and also in memorial for the fallen soldiers, right?
Oh, yeah. He was a Navy corpsman, but he served with the Marines in Vietnam.
So what do you do for the at the memorial? At the grave site for the fallen soldiers.
And if families, a member dies, they can be buried in Arlington.
Okay.
And we've done a couple of them there too. So.
But and so.
And this is very much a military city. So.
Oh, very much a military. Four military bases around San Antonio, I believe.
Yeah.
4.
He's rested at Fort Sam, and I'll be with him. So yeah.
And it's really close to Austin. It's a lot of people go, oh gosh, I don't want to live in San Antonio. I really like Austin. Well, you're talking
60 to 70 miles. Maybe.
Yeah, it's like
the way it's growing is going to be 20 before long. We'll all be joined together.
So being from the Northwest, it was the difference of me driving from like Olympia to Seattle. Really isn't too bad.
And it's not like in the old days when it was a single little road for your wagon and your horses to get down there.
So when did they stop using the horse and buggy in San Antonio?
They should still have some of them around here. At least they used to. But like I said, I haven't been let out lately.
Well, we saw Christmas horse and buggies.
They should have horse and buggies here.
But I mean, as far as and I'm just kind of being an ass. But as far as when did civilization in San Antonio get away from the horse and buggy and go to the automobile?
Oh God, that'd have to be probably way before my term. But I was born in a little country town where horses were everywhere.
So growing up, you guys rode horses and stuff.
But the rodeos are here. San Antonio puts on one of their big national rodeos, have all kinds of that stuff. So the horses are still around. I even still have them over at Brackenridge by the zoo. Used to have horses you could rent and ride through the park and all. So, and there's still a lot of dude ranches out there.
There is, and I actually frequent, sometimes I'll go rent a horse and go ride a horse for a few hours just to get on one and gallop around a little bit. But where we live, and we live 10 minutes outside of where we're at. So literally from where we park to our driveway, it's like 9 minutes. We're very close, and it's a really, really great little town. It's called Kirby. But there's even like little country out there. We got a little ranch out there where they have longhorn cattle and all that too.
You never know what you'll find.
Here we go, boat action.
Hi. Merry Christmas.
Yeah, we got an empty one there. One empty boat. But hey, look, we got a Christmas boat coming down. I think our Christmas traffic is coming back here.
We're finally going to get one again.
Getting some Christmas traffic.
It's a slope. We need to go push it.
What do you think it is? What do you think? What kind of Christmas song do you think's playing?
Well, you
Not
have
that
that
one.
came in behind us. Now we won't hear it. And then got another boat going another way.
Oh yeah, did you see that? It turned down the other canal.
Yeah, going under the canal. It looked like it was empty, so it might be going back. There's not many on this one. It looks. Oh, there's a few. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas.
All right, so we are down to one. I think
missing out on
Dingus is still with us. Thank you, Dingus. I appreciate you hanging tough. Here's another boat. All right, I love the little lights on it.
Yes, aren't they all? They do such a really nice job considering they're sitting on water.
Looks like we're in intermission on this boat. It's break time for that boat.
Yep. Had a few on there, but maybe they're getting off just down the way.
All right. Well, should we walk?
Huh?
Should we walk?
Let's...
All right, we're gonna walk. Hey, Dingus, that was a pretty cool boat. That was actually pretty. That was one of the nicer boats.
Doesn't sound like Johnny Cash, but since he is a...
All right, we're walking. So Dirty Nellies, back 20 years ago, came down here. And so 20 years ago, went down to that dueling piano bar, and back when I was married and we had just closed that place down, it was just so much fun. But I know, man, people are in t-shirts. They're even, look at this guy's in shorts here. It's literally, it's like 72 degrees. I actually am a little warm in a hoodie. And Rita, we may have, oh my gosh, it's the Grinch. The Grinch. Do you believe it or not? Look at that.
Don't call me names.
No, not you. Would never call you that. Not to your face, at least. So, now we know where the Grinch is at.
Huh?
The South Pole is safe because the Grinch is right there.
Sounds like it.
And we're walking down. This is a kind of a, I think this area where we're coming down, Rita. This is, we started down here on the other side, but we had to go up on the street because we couldn't get down. So these little walkways are pretty neat. These little tunnels. Another little magic boat. All right. Well, I don't know, Rita. This doesn't look too festive down here. You want to go back the other way? Well, we parked way over there. Oh, we're way over there, but are you done?
You tell me where you want to go.
Let's go this way. Are you tired?
Surprisingly, I'm not. No, don't ask me tomorrow morning.
Okay.
Or when the LD throws a fit, because I won't get up to take care of him.
A white Christmas. That is really cool.
Mm.
Do you get white Christmases often? So Dingus says they're going to have a white Christmas based off the forecast.
Go ahead. bad, rub it in. We're down south. We don't get the things unless we create them ourselves.
Oh, last year they didn't. No snow last year.
Mother Nature. We probably have it for 20 years in a row, and all it would take is one time you tell somebody and they come down to see it and it doesn't do it.
Yeah. You okay with stairs? We gotta go upstairs. You know what? We could walk back this way, and then if you want to head back, I'm sure it'll probably be 9 o'clock by the time we get back to the car. I was wondering if you wanted to go. Yeah. Want to watch this boat real quick? Holy smokes. See, that's the thing. I can't do buried in snow.
Huh?
Dingus says he was buried in snow. I couldn't do that. I just can't.
No.
I mean, snow's for the mountains for
I've
me.
had a few that got buried at the beach on South Padre, but right now we don't get buried in the snow down here.
So I love snow skiing. I love snowboarding and that kind of stuff. And we have great mountains in the Northwest to do a lot of skiing. There's also in New Mexico right now. It's got some really world-class skiing going on right now. I mean, everybody has been talking about how good the slopes in New Mexico have been.
Well, it's like I said, you don't get much of that down here.
Do you-
To say the least.
You ever been on snow skis?
I've got to be on snow first and really on that.
Well, yeah, that's true. You do have to be on snow first before you can be on snow skis.
All I know is that it snowed the year I was born.
It did. It did.
And
All right.
I remember every bit of it. Yeah.
And what did
The dinosaurs were still playing around.
well? What did Yeshua think of the snow?
Oh my God, I don't. Everybody doesn't like snow down here. It's not supposed to get that cold. But believe it or not, it's not as cold feeling with snow as it is if it's just cold.
Yeah.
What that is, but-
Look at this boat. Here we go. Merry Christmas. Here we go. Another boat. Look at that. That is a very festive. Merry Christmas. These almost look like dinner boats. Almost.
They are.
They-
They probably are.
They're dinner boats.
Of everything. Some of them are tourists because you can tell you're not going to do dinner on that one. It's too
No.
crowded.
Yeah.
But yeah, you can do the dinner boats.
We got a traffic jam here. Look at this. It is a riverboat traffic jam here. Rush hour at the San Antonio.
It's going to go the other way.
This is the perfect intersection right here. Yeah. Hey, I wish I had a nickel dingus for every time someone called me a Yankee, but you know that it is what it is. I'm a Yankee too.
Oh, there's probably a lot of other names you could be called that would be worse. So. Somebody got a horn.
Oh, I hope they come down here. Little horn action.
Hi.
My battery is quickly draining. I don't know how much longer this live stream is going to be going on, but hey guys, I really thank everybody for watching, and I'm going to roll as long as we got juice in this battery. They do look really nice. These lights, it's just really festive, and you know what? It's bearable. That's what I love about it. Is it's not 30 degrees out. It's not 20. You can stand out here and just enjoy it.
It is very nice, and despite the fact you're standing next to water with a breeze, you can tell by the waves.
Yeah.
And it's a beautiful evening. And I think I did say that out loud. It's tomorrow to be snowing.
Well, you never know. I mean, we
do
did,
live in South Texas.
and we did come off just like 2 weeks of extreme heavy rain. It was pretty bad. We got some pretty heavy rain down here. All right. Another lull. Another little quiet spell. I see another boat coming down. What would you like to do? Would you like to walk?
Huh?
Would you like to walk?
I'm surprisingly doing quite well.
All right. Do you want to
I might not get out of bed tomorrow morning, but that might not be anything unusual either.
sit down and wait a sec, or do you want
We're
to?
good.
Okay. All right. We're walking. Here we go. So they have a Morton's Steakhouse down here. I don't know if you've ever heard of Morton's.
I don't think I've done Morton's. We've got a couple of steakhouses.
I had
Pretty good.
yeah, no, there is, I mean, and like I said, where I lived in Washington was a very, it was a agricultural cattle community, the last place I lived for 10 years. Do you think we could get a good steak in that town? I could not find a good steak in that town. And
It's weird because you gotta have that right. Thank you. Depends on how it's cut.
yeah. All right, go ahead and walk in front of me. All right. So hey, hi, Amarillo. It does. That's north, and the weather patterns down up in North Amarillo are completely different than they are down here in San Antonio.
They're South Texas.
Yeah, we're South Texas, and what's really cool about San Antonio, and one of the reasons why I chose to this area was because we're 2 hours away from the coast, and so we have those cooler mornings where the marine layer blows in from the coast and then blows on up. But here's the cool thing: we're far enough central that if there's a hurricane, we get just like the tail end of the hurricane and maybe just some strong winds, and then we're close enough in to where we don't get affected by tornadoes very much, right? Maybe rarely a tornado.
Well, yeah.
Both.
We get some strange weather patterns that'll blow up,
Yeah,
and
but it's pretty cool. Other than that, I mean, we don't have to worry about earthquakes and that kind of stuff. And
not in a while.
all right. Well, on the I'm guessing on the weekend there's probably more holiday music being played
Oh
and
yeah.
probably more bands down here and stuff.
Let's get I guess a little bit later, so they're cutting it down a little bit. But yeah, it can get pretty loud and rowdy. Something festive going on. They'll get loud.
We're back at the amphitheater, or whatever you call this little thing. Just a peaceful night to stroll.
It has been unusually pleasant. I really thought it would be much, much cooler down here.
One thing they could do down here, and I mean it's pretty good, and it would take away from the Christmas lights, is they could light the path a little bit better.
Yeah.
As far as location to the Alamo, we are just a couple blocks away. It's just we go up one of the staircases, get back to the main road, and then just a couple blocks, we're right there. And the Alamo, if you haven't seen it, come in person, okay? You'd be amazed at the size of it. It is much smaller. The actual mission itself is much smaller. And we were talking, we were actually going to go back and park up and continue this live stream at the Alamo, which we'll do. And so we're walking back to the car now, and then
If we find it.
if we if we find the car, that's right. And then we will pick back up here, at the Alamo, in front of the Alamo, and we'll go see the lights there. Hopefully they're festive. The grounds of the Alamo, they've been going under doing some rework there, and they've just made it this past year, just have really made it very, very beautiful, updated everything. There's a massive, just beautiful museum. The courtyard is actually beautiful. The barracks,
It's been a couple of years since we've been there.
so remember the barracks off of the courtyard, the old barracks?
Yeah.
So remember you couldn't go in those? Now it's open to the public, and now you can go in there and you can go see those little rooms. Yep. And then behind the Alamo now is a huge, huge, massive museum. And this will blow your mind. And I don't even know if you know this, but do you know who Phil Collins, the musician Phil Collins? Phil Collins is one of the main contributors and donators to the Alamo in San Antonio. In fact, the story goes back when he was in his height of their era,
Those years.
yeah, and they were just killing it, crushing it as far as music. And he said, Phil Collins says, everybody else, like all my peers, they were off going buying Ferraris and Corvettes and mansions. He says, I was buying Alamo memorabilia, souvenirs. He would literally go and he would that was his passion, historic items from the Alamo. And so I thought that was a pretty cool story. So a lot of that stuff in the Alamo, in that massive museum, is his own private collection that you can go in and you could take a look at. But that was just all the decades of him collecting over the years. And so it is definitely a sight to see. And regardless of what side of the political aisle that you're on, I mean, that is just such an important part of U.S. history. In that museum, one of the things I thought was pretty darn cool was it.
Massacres around here.
Oh yeah, no, yeah. I mean, they sure did.
It's a crazy thing.
There's a huge Bowie knife in there that, gosh, I can't remember who. I don't know why I'm drawing a blank on his name right now, but he's pretty current as far as being a politician, a congressman or senator, and anyway.
It's better than to ask me because my name is not.
Yeah. Well, my memory's slipping too, and especially when it comes to politics, because I do want to just quickly forget a lot of what's going on right now. And I'll tell you what. But anyway, we are strolling, getting back to the car here, and then we are going to go to the Alamo. We're going to pick up there. So I am actually going to sign off because we are about ready to head up to the street level. We're going to have to walk a block or two back to the car, drive over the Alamo. It'll probably take us 20 minutes, I'm guessing, 20 minutes, and we should be back on. So thanks, Dingus, and thank you everybody else who's tuned in, and we'll catch up with you soon.